Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Crazy Monkey here again. All right, just got home about 5 minutes ago. Just want to do this real quick update. Camera battery went dead. That's why I shut off on part two up in the mountains. I was up in the mountains like 2 hours ago. It just shut off. And now I'm doing part three, the final conclusion of what I'm explaining to the woman out there, to the guys out there. I'm explaining what's going to happen to you if you decide to go to Manhattan, San Francisco, and start your life there. All right. So in recap, real quick, I was telling you about parts 1 and 2. I explained to people that, if you're a little woman and you go to a place like Manhattan, you get your college degree, you might make 50, 60 grand a year in Manhattan. You're going to live in grinding poverty. You're probably going to get like a studio. You're probably going to have a rent control studio. And then what's going to happen is these guys that you're dating, you're going to be dating these guys make 200,000 because a lot of these women in New York City are gold diggers. Gold diggers. A lot of females in places like Manhattan, San Francisco, they tend to be gold diggers. They tend to want to get a techie guy. They tend to want to get a Wall Street, guy making 250,000 a year. So those women, what winds up happening is they're going for these alpha male types. Well, in San Francisco, it's a little different because in San Francisco, they're kind of like beta male soy boy techie types. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like a beta male soy boys in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? But in New York City, a lot of these finance guys, a lot of these banker guys making a 250,000 a year in the Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of like alpha males, you know what I'm saying? They are kind of alpha males. So these women are chasing after these guys making 250,000 a year, and these guys making 250,000 a year, especially in Manhattan, especially in New York City. These guys just they just F these women and chuck these women, F these women and chuck these women. They just get like a different woman every night. This banker guy, he's making 250,000 a year in Manhattan. He's got a different gorgeous woman every night. He's just banging her on Thursday night, and then he's banging this other gorgeous chick on Friday night, and then he's banging this other gorgeous chick on Saturday, and he's banging this other gorgeous chick on Sunday. He's just got a different woman every day. So he never settles down because he's got just unlimited amount of just gorgeous women that are just throwing themselves on him because he's making 250,000 a year. Because these women are living in grinding poverty, making 50, 60, 70,000 in Manhattan in their studios, their rent control studios, and they're desperately trying to get this guy that makes 250, because they're gold diggers, and then they think if they get that guy making 250, then they're going to have this great life, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, what winds up happening to a lot of these women in Manhattan is they just get effed and chucked, and then by the time they're 45, they have no husband, no child, and they go menopausal. And then basically they're still stuck in the studio, and now they're going to be in the studio for the rest of their life. So they basically wrecked their life. They basically threw their life away. But then I was explaining to you that the men, they're not better off. They're not better off. Because the men, they live in New York City. They're making 250,000 a year. A nice condo in Manhattan is $2 million. So these guys are already priced out. Even though they make 250, 300,000, they're already priced out of these nice condo units. They're already priced out. I mean, they'll have a decent life. They'll have a decent, apartment, or they might be able to get some condo in Brooklyn, but it's not going to be that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. They make a lot of money, but the money has no value in New York City. The money's worthless. So it's a scam. It's a con game. If the guy is one of the beta males, soy boy types, leftist techies, leftist socialist, beta male soy boys, in Silicon Valley, he's going to have it even worse because those houses are like $2 million for the tiny little ones. They're like $2 million in Sunnyvale and Palo Alto and all those Silicon Valley communities are like $2 million for a tiny little house. So he's going to have it even worse. He ain't going to buy a house. He's priced out already. Even if he makes 200,000 a year as a techie and gets 500,000 in stock options, he's priced out already. He's priced out already. He's priced out before he even gets his options. What a joke, man. You yuppies are a joke, man. You yuppies are a joke. But anyway, I just want to say that real quick. And in closing, when I was talking about earlier, as I was saying, your best case scenario, and I was saying, so let's say you're a woman in New York City, you get a guy, you get married, and you're both going to make 100 to 200,000 a year in New York City or San Francisco. Now you got to buy a house. The houses are like millions of dollars. You got to put your 2 children in daycare because you don't want to be a stay-at-home housewife. So you throw away your 2 children, you throw away your baby, you throw away your toddler in the daycare facility because you don't want to be a stay-at-home housewife because that's so old-fashioned. You don't want to do that. You want to work and make the 100,000, salary. So you throw away your 2 children. And assuming, in the scenario I said before, your children don't get abused that bad, they just get slapped around, a little emotional abuse, so they don't get abused that bad. This is your best case scenario, literally. Then you and your husband are going to try to buy a house. You're not going to buy a house because they're like $2 million in those big cities. So you're priced out. So the realtor is gonna downsize you into a 1-bedroom. Oh, 1-bedroom. We're gonna make the blog real funny right now, okay? We're gonna make the blog real funny. They're gonna downsize you into a 1-bedroom commie condo deluxe for $700,000. Yes, they are. And then you're gonna skip your vacations to be a work martyr. You're gonna work 70 hours a week, and you're still gonna be stuck in the traffic jams. And your children are still in the daycare facility, but at least they're not being that abused. They're just being slapped around and emotionally abused. They're doing pretty good compared to a lot of those kids in the daycare center. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your best case scenario. Just saying, your life like totally fucking sucks. And you're probably not gonna ski in Switzerland. And you're probably not gonna get like 6 weeks of vacation like the crazy monkey. And you're probably not gonna be going hiking twice a week in the summertime and going skiing 2 or 3 times a week in the wintertime like the crazy monkey. But anyway, just wanna say that real quick. Just wanted to let you know about your best case scenario. Mr. Yuppie, beta male. And I guess some of the alpha male techies. No, I mean the beta male techies, sorry. And then the alpha male finance guys in New York City. Just letting you know about your best case scenario. So anyway, I was just at the grocery store, bought all this stuff, got 2 juice, 64-ounce juice, 2 of them, 64-ounce each, 100% juice, strawberries, potato chips, a few of these TV dinner things, a little bit of rice, some Starburst, some macaroni and cheese. All of that is $8.88. Just want to let you know about that. And I just want to let you know about that because that is the reason why the crazy monkey skis in Switzerland. Because I pay $800 mortgage for a brick house. And then some of that money goes right back into equity for the brick house. You understand what I'm saying? Single family brick house. And then I get my food like half price. And then I use all that extra savings to go skiing in Switzerland. That's on top of the skiing in Utah, you know what I'm saying, and then going hiking in Utah, and then taking a trip up to Alaska to go hiking too, maybe Hawaii as well. Just want to let you know about that. Just want to let all you people in New York City and San Francisco and Silicon Valley and Seattle know about that. I especially want all the the beta males in Silicon Valley to know about that. You know, I know it's kind of challenging for you to get a $2 million house. You know what I'm saying? Just want to let all the beta male techie orbiters, the beta male orbiters, you know, in the office buildings and in the techie buildings in like Silicon Valley. Just want to let all the beta male orbiters know, like, just want to let you know, I know it's kind of challenging to get a $2 million house on your $200,000 salary because you've been lied to. It's all a big scam. You go to college, you get $50,000 in debt. It's all a con game. Then you get into the big, huge cities. Houses are $2 million. You're priced out forever. You work 70 hours a week. You're stuck in traffic jams. It's all a con game. It's all a scam. Brought to you by the big universities and the corporations, and using the leftist socialist management system as the control system to keep you a slave. Just saying.